kind, there ain't no one like me. So hard to find, it's the real damn thing. Don't be wasting any time, I got somewhere to be. Always on the grind, yeah, you know me. Hold the crown will be mine, you can call me king. A matter of time for you all love me. Finally at my prime, right where I wanna be. I'm one of a kind, there ain't no one like me.
Yeah, it's not enough, man, I want more. I keep on doing business, open every single door. I wanna be the richest, so you see me up on Forbes. I can do this through my music, that's how I even the score. I don't take it slow, man, I want it bad. Every single day, I'll be carving out a path. Like a girl with a tat on her back, all black. I'ma take her right back to my pad where it's at. I don't ever slack off, so you better back off. I'm about to blast off faster than NASA. Everybody stand up, put your fucking hands up.
Welcome everybody to SmackDown Live. I hope everyone is having a great day so far. We have an action-packed show for you guys as usual. And like we said in episode 3 with Monday Night Raw, we are back to our original stage and ring design for the time being. We already explained that last time, but we are here in St. Petersburg, Florida. Let's get SmackDown Live underway now. Alright guys, kicking off the show, we have the main roster debut of a recently drafted tag team here in Heavy Machinery, Tucker and Otis. An impressive duo picked here by The Undertaker to be a part of SmackDown Live and the SmackDown Tag Team division. These two guys have a lot of upside, and I could definitely see them being future tag team champions. They are certainly a crowd favorite, so they have that already going for them. Tucker is a Division I wrestling, has a background in college wrestling. Otis, a little off his rocker, but a force to be reckoned with nonetheless. And today they will be taking on the team that kind of came to be out of necessity last year, Noe Jose and Cassius Ohno. When they made their debut on the main roster here on SmackDown this time last year, they were attacked by the Ascension. They had a bit of a feud to start off the year. We didn't really see Jose and Ohno too much really after that. They picked up the win and they were just kind of around, but looking to turn their misfortunes of last year around. And they have a chance to do so against Heavy Machinery, looking to spoil Tucker and Otis's main roster debut. A crossbody right off the bat from Tucker takes Cassius Ohno down. Picks him right back up. Big right hand. Oh, Ohno with a right strike of his own. Tucker pushes him away. Misses the drop kick. A stomp right to the foot. Kick to the midsection by Tucker. Big right hand takes Cassius Ohno down quickly. Picks him up once more. Shots to the midsection. Ohno is down to one knee. Tucker wasting no time, running crossbody again into the cover, and Cassius Ohno powers out once again. Tucker wasting no time with his offense. Let's see what he's going to do now. Look at this. There's the amateur wrestling background. Takes him down. Noe Jose looking for a tag. Ohno off the ropes. Hip toss there by Tucker. Impressive so far to kick this match off. There's the takedown again. Tucker's definitely not one to be messed with or taken lightly. The crowd behind Heavy Machinery in this matchup so far. Let's see if Cassius Ohno can turn things around. Irish whip into the corner. Tucker in some trouble. Ohno finally getting a chance to get offense in. Looking to make a tag. No, goes for a chop to the chest instead. Big right hands. No, Tucker pushes him away. Also keeping Ohno away from Noe Jose. Smart move there. Tosses Ohno into the corner, knocking the referee over in the process. Makes the tag to Otis. You can see the tandem offense here by Heavy Machinery. Double shoulder tackle. They're not done yet. And a double headbutt. Cassius Ohno Still in trouble, desperately needs to make a tag to No Way Jose. Otis in to cover, 1, 2, and Jose breaks it up. Has yet to legally get into this matchup and gets tossed into the ring by Otis, showcasing his strength and toughness now. Kick to the midsection. Cassius is stunned. Look at the strength of Otis. Slams him right down. And a running STO takes Cassius down once again. Kick to the midsection and a right jab. Goes for another one, but oh no, with a right hand of his own. Goes for the bicycle kick, but Otis avoids it. Snap suplex. Cassius Ohno looking to turn things around now. Bigger hand Otis with a reversal. Bigger hand of his own. And a right hand from Cassius once again. Otis in trouble. Look at the strength. No, turns the power bomb attempt into an X Factor faceplant. Otis is fired up. The crowd is loving it. And as we mentioned before the matchup started, Otis definitely one to be considered off his rocker as he avoids another bicycle kick. Strange, I'm pretty sure he spooked a couple people backstage just by blabbering about who knows what. But once the bell rings, Otis is all about the business and looking to impress, and he is doing so right here. World's strongest slam. Shades of the legend Mark Henry. Otis taking a moment to catch his breath into the cover, and Ohno has his hands under the rope, but we're going to take a commercial break. Guys, be sure to subscribe if you have not already. We're back here on SmackDown Live after that brief break, and Otis into the corner. Tucker tags himself in. Goes for another running crossbody. Cassius Ohno has yet to tag out of this matchup, and it's just been Heavy Machinery dominating Ohno throughout this whole match. And as we said before, No Way Jose has yet to get into this matchup legally. He has broken up a few pinfall attempts. And Tucker with another running crossbody into the cover. Can he get him this time? 1, 2, and Jose in to save the matchup for his team again. That's about the only action he has gotten in this match. Heavy Machinery takes him off the apron. Into the cover on Ohno again. 1, 2, and no, Ohno powers out, running on instinct alone at this point. It's pretty much been a 1-on-2 handicapped match. Goes for a clothesline. Tucker avoids it. Picks him up. Cassius with a reversal. Turns it into a neck breaker. Nice move there. Finally has an opening, but decides not to go for Jose and to tag him in. I was looking to end things here with a knockout punch, but Tucker saw it coming. It takes Jose off the apron once again, making a tag to Otis. We've seen this plenty of times in NXT. Heavy Machinery with the compactor into the cover. 1, 2, and no. Jose again to break this up. It's almost certain this matchup would have been over, but No Way Jose with the save again. Otis continues the offense. Oh, slams Cassius Ohno into the turnbuckle. Big right hand takes him down again. I don't even know how Cassius Ohno was still conscious at this point. He's just been taking quite a beating from Otis, and Tucker goes for another bicycle kick. Otis turns it into a running bulldog. Nice move there. Now Otis turns his attention to Jose, tosses him into the ring. Cassius Ohno trying to get to his feet. Kick to Jose. Ohno capitalizes on the brief distraction. Plants him with the DDT, picks him back up. Going for a move there, right hand by Otis. We'll just checks him there, takes Ohno down again. into the corner of Heavy Machinery. Makes the tag to Tucker once more. Looking for the compactor a second time in this matchup. And they hit it. Tucker into the cover. 1, 2, and Jose in to break it up again. Otis was looking to run interference. But he was a bit too exhausted to even get to his feet. And Jose saves the matchup once more. Another pin attempt on Cassius Ohno. 1, 2, and that will, in fact, do it after a few saves from Noe Jose. Heavy Machinery are still able to pick up an impressive victory here to kick off SmackDown Live. I would assume that is a warning shot to the rest of the tag team division here on the blue brand. You may think Otis and Tucker are a bit too big goofballs, but once that bell rings, they are all business. And as they like to say, they are blue-collar strong, and they proved it right here on their SmackDown Live debut. Impressive match there by Heavy Machinery. We're going to move on to the rest of the show. Heavy Machinery pick up the win. Okay guys, as we continue SmackDown Live, we have the SmackDown Women's Champion, Becky Lynch, the man in the ring now. We were supposed to hear from her last week, but that did not happen courtesy of Charlotte Flair, but let's see what Lynch has to say. Last week, I was supposed to come out here and pretty much celebrate my big WrestleMania win over Asuka. But you know what? That got spoiled by none other than Charlotte Flair. And you know what? I'm not surprised. I've known Charlotte for many, many years. We have plenty of history. And now as SmackDown Women's Champion, I have a big target on my back. But you know what? I'm the man around here. I'm the man of the women's division. And I love the challenge. So you know what? No matter how big the target on my back gets, I will knock everyone down that steps in my way. But you know what? I couldn't do any of this without the support of you guys. Your moral support throughout last year is how I got to WrestleMania and how I was able to overcome the Empress of Tomorrow, Asuka, who, by the way, is supposedly taking a break from entering competition for a while. So you know what? I'm going to shift my focus from Asuka to Charlotte Flair. Charlotte, you attacked me last week, and I'm not letting that go. Again, we have their history, but you've never stooped to that level before. But again, I'm not surprised. You are Flair. You're the daughter of the 16-time world champion Ric Flair. And okay, hold on. Charlotte Flair's music hits. Becky getting cut off here. I guess mentioning Ric Flair was the final straw for Charlotte as she makes her way down to the ring. Charlotte with the ambush last week, taking Becky out in the locker room. Hit the natural selection on a steel chair as well. Becky obviously not too pleased about that, but Charlotte in the ring now. You know what, Becky? Stop running your mouth, and don't you dare mention my father. Don't have the Flair name in your mouth if you don't plan on backing it up. I know what you did at WrestleMania, and that was very impressive. But you know what? Now that I'm here on SmackDown Live, I want what you have. And you said, again, not too surprised with something like that, Charlotte. But interrupting me during my second attempt at a championship celebration is enough. If you want to fight, we can fight right now. But you know what? As a matter of fact, let's actually save it for Extreme Rules. I'm glad you want to fight. And again, I want what you have. You have the biggest target on your back here in the women's division for obvious reasons. But just know, the rest of the women in the back are no legit threat, unlike me. Now I'm here on SmackDown. I'm going to take what is mine. Take what is mine, eh? Do you realize who you're talking to? I'm the man around here, as I have already said. And if you want to be the best here on SmackDown, you're going to have to go through me. But just know, especially after what you did to me last week, I'm not going down without a fight. As a matter of fact, I'm not going down without a war. Oh, Becky, Becky, Becky. Always talking a bigger game than you can actually back up. But you know what? I'm fine with that. I'll prove you wrong at Extreme Rules. When the pay-per-view comes around, I'm going to become the new SmackDown Women's Champion. I'm going to cut your supposed championship streak short. That reign will end with me. Oh, talking a big game again. You think I don't back up what I say? Look, I know you were Raw Women's Champion a couple years ago. And you know what? After you lost to Bayley, you haven't been relevant since. I haven't been relevant. And you know what? I've done everything in this company, whether you realize it or not. And yes, I know Ric Flair is my father, the 16-time world champ. Yeah, I know, I was getting to that, but you cut me off the second I mentioned him, and you told me not to. But I know the accomplishment of the Flair family. You guys are a dynasty without a doubt. But you know what? Your time is over. It's my time now. And come Extreme Rules, I'm going to take down the queen, or supposed queen rather, and prove that when the man comes around, no one is going to take my spot. I'm going to be SmackDown Women's Champion for as long as I feel like. And if you want to do anything about it, you know where to find me, Charlotte. Big words there between Charlotte and Becky. Wow. We might have a new title match for Extreme Rules already. Alright guys, we just heard and saw the confrontation between Becky Lynch and Charlotte Flair. And let's see if that matchup gets confirmed for Extreme Rules in several weeks. But we have some singles competition to continue the show. We have the glorious, slightly renamed Robert Roode, mustache and all, making his way down to the ring, coming out to a mixed reception from the crowd here in Florida. Roode was a former Intercontinental Champion early on last year, but was forced to relinquish the title after defending it at SmackDown's first pay-per-view of the year against Shelton Benjamin. And in a weird turn of events, something in Shelton Benjamin just absolutely snapped, and he went to town, just assaulting and beating on Robert Roode with whatever weapons he was able to find. Roode was able to come out on top though, but the following night on SmackDown, he was forced to relinquish the Intercontinental Championship, which was later won by Chad Gable, who ended up defeating Shelton Benjamin in the rematch at SummerSlam, or prior to SummerSlam. But the glorious Robert Roode, almost said Bobbert, wow. Robert Roode looking to start off 2K20 on a good note. In the crowd, some chanting along with his theme song and others just booing him out of the building. We'll see momentarily who Roode is going to be facing. And as confident as he always is, just staring up the ramp, and he will be taking on the former WWE Champion Apollo Crews. He did the unthinkable at SummerSlam last year, defeating the Monster Among Men, Braun Strowman, at the biggest event of the summer. Held the title up until the Royal Rumble, where he lost it in a triple threat match to Braun Strowman, who was using his rematch, and the King of the Ring winner at the time, AJ Styles. AJ ended up becoming WWE Champion, held the title to WrestleMania, lost it to The Miz. We know that side of the championship story there. But Apollo Crews also looking to start off the year on a positive note. And if these two want to make another big impact this year, they're going to have to start off by fighting through each other here. Roode versus Crews is going to be an interesting matchup. This crowd pretty much on their feet as this matchup about to begin. Robert Roode is ready. Apollo Crews is ready. Let's get this matchup underway. Kick to the midsection by Rude, going for a neck breaker, takes Cruz down quickly. Wrenching on the neck, Rude looking to apply as much pressure as he possibly can. Takes him down again. Cruz in trouble out of the gate. Kick to the midsection again, Rude going to the well once again with the neck breaker. Apollo Crews has yet to get anything going early on in this match. And Rude, third time's the charm, going for another neck breaker. As Crews rolling out bottom rope. Both men out here in front of the announce table. Goes for bicycle kick and misses. Elbows to the back and a right hand from Rude on the outside. Referee's count continues. Crews tossed right past the announce table. Chop to the chest, misses. Takedown there by Crews. Right hands raining down on Robert Roode. Referee about to count both men out if they don't get back into the ring. Roode sent into the barricade, but Crews back in. Taking a breather for a moment. Crews accidentally knocking the referee down. Last few episodes, our poor refs have been taking a lot of unexpected bumps, but our ref back up to his feet now too. Oh, full Nelson drop there by the glorious Robert Roode. Stomp to the arm, Crews still in trouble. Oh, and a knee right to the back of the neck. Oh, and there's the trash talking cocky ways of Robert Roode. Oh, takes down Crews with an arm drag, follows that up with a leg drop to the same arm, picks him up again. Arm drag takedown by Apollo. Nice Northern Lights suplex. Turns the tide of this matchup, at least for the time being. Oh, right to the arm and shoulder. Roode, another one in trouble. Angle slam, or Olympic slam, whichever you want to call it. Crews. Oh, almost getting rolled up there. But Crews rolling out. Goes for bicycle kick again. Roode avoids it. Dragging Apollo to the rope, into the corner. Picks him up. Assisted suplex, bouncing Crews off the ropes first. Roode looking to continue to capitalize on the opening, and no Apollo Crews with another takedown, flurry of right hands. Both men have been evenly matched so far. Roode up against the ropes, sent off across the ring. Apollo Crews ducks under, hits him with a lariat, turns Roode inside out. Apollo looking to put things away now. But no. Oh, gets him into an arm lock. Couple right hands to the midsection. Breaks the hold. Roode with a clothesline. Looking to make a comeback. Elbow drop right to the chest. Again, both men evenly matched. Both former champions looking to move up the mountain even more this year. Oh, bicycle kick finally connects, nearly taking Roode's head off. Crews picks him up. Swinging neck breaker, Roode is down. Can Apollo Crews continue this offense? Robert Roode sent into the corner. Propped up onto the top. Roode breaks himself out there. Big right hand on forearm to the back. Oh, and glorious spine buster there by Roode. Apollo Crews is down and out. Roode into the cover. And Crews able to kick out still. Kick to the midsection. Roode looking for the glorious DDT, and he hits it. But no, not going into the cover. He may come to regret that. Goes for a belly-to-belly suplex. Takedown by Roode. I think he might have had the match won if he went into the cover following the glorious DDT. But we'll see if that comes back to haunt him. Oh, drops Cruz, throat first on the ropes. Turns him around, lariat from behind, right to the back of the neck. That's been a main focal point of Rude's offense today. He needed the 3 neck breakers at the start of the matchup. Both men switching spots inside and outside of the ring. Rude back in now. Apollo Crews off the rope. Tilt-a-whirl backbreaker. Nice move there from the Glorious One. Rude going up top. We don't really ever see him do this. What's he going for? Goes for a double knee drop, but Cruz rolls out of the way. Step up in Seguri. Nearly knocking Rude out cold. Goes into the cover for the victory. 1, 2, and no, Rude able to power out now. Both men not gone down easily. Turns him around. We know where this is going. Apollo Crews looking for the cruise control, and he hits it. It might be it once and for all for the Glorious One. Drags him away from the ropes. Smart move there by the former WWE champion into the cover now. 1, 2, 3, and Apollo Crews picks up a huge victory. And in fact, not going into the cover after the Glorious DDT did cost Robert Roode this matchup. He definitely had that one in my book. But Apollo Crews weathers the Glorious Storm and picks up a huge victory over Robert Roode. Former WWE champion looks to be back on track to start off the year. We still have a couple more matches to go here on SmackDown Live. Alright guys, we have the first of 2 previously announced matches here to close the show. First one being a singles match between former Raw superstar, now current SmackDown superstar Tyler Breeze, who is a former Raw Tag Team Champion. Now here on the blue brand, we're going to see what Tyler will be able to do, not only in this match, but throughout the course of the year. Again, he's a former Raw Tag Team Champion with his best friend and now former partner, Fandango, who's still going to be on Monday Night Raw. So the Fashion Police have been split up, but we'll see how they do throughout the year on their own. We have seen glimpses of possible singles success a few years ago in the Royal Rumble match, where both Tyler Breeze and Fandango got a few eliminations apiece and eliminated some big names in that year's Royal Rumble. So they do have the potential and a lot of upside when on their own. So we'll see what Tyler Breeze can do against a former Intercontinental Champion in Shinsuke Nakamura. Crowd looking forward to this matchup, it seems. And as we just mentioned a second ago, Shinsuke Nakamura, former Intercontinental Champion, looking to continue to climb up the mountain here on SmackDown Live. And one of the most charismatic and toughest superstars here on SmackDown. And not one to take lightly by any means. Nakamura versus Breeze, 2 completely different styles. We'll see how that works out in this matchup, who could get the upper hand early on and who could just take advantage of opportunities. So Nakamura versus Breeze, this crowd on their feet for Shinsuke. Crowd very much behind both men, it seems, and this matchup hasn't even started yet. We also have our main event. We'll just address that briefly while Nakamura continues to make his entrance. We have the Cruiserweight Fatal 4-Way match, where the winner of that will end up facing the winner of another Cruiserweight match in a couple weeks. Winner of that will become the #1 contender for Kalisho's Cruiserweight title at Extreme Rules. But to start this matchup off, Tyler Breeze takes down Nakamura. Big right hand to the midsection, kick to the midsection as well. Nakamura in trouble early. avoids the step up enziguri. Does Breeze. Nakamura catching a breather already. Tyler going up top. Overshoots the target there. Was going for a double axe handle, but misses. Both men on the outside now. Breeze sent into the steel ring steps. Nakamura not joking around as he jumps the barricade. Referee's count continues. Breeze knows this is not a false count anywhere. No DQ match, so he gets back into the ring as Nakamura just waits next to the crowd. Goes for a rolling forearm, but Nakamura picks him up into a fireman's carry. Breeze now the one in trouble. Dropped face first on the top turnbuckle. Nakamura with the kick to the face. Breeze with a nice reversal. And one of his own there from Shinsuke. Breeze with a clothesline. Takes down the former Intercontinental Champion. Oh, now Nakamura trying to maintain control. Breeze with a drop toe hold. These men exchanging blows and going back and forth already in this match. Inverted DDT reversal there from Tyler Breeze. Goes for another kick. Right hands to the midsection. Hurricane Rana takedown of Shinsuke Nakamura. Breeze in control still. Into the corner. Referee goes down. That's been a theme over the past few episodes. Referees getting momentarily knocked over. Oh, planting Tyler Breeze face first into the mat. Now Tyler turning that into a jawbreaker. Takes down Nakamura. Float over DDT. No. Shinsuke saving himself there. Gets Tyler Breeze into a headlock and a knee right to the side of the face. And a backbreaker by the King of Strong Style. Nakamura fired up. The crowd, like we said before, behind both men. A bit of friendly competition if you want to put it that way. Nakamura, oh, Breeze. Ribcage first off the top rope. Now Tyler trying to get to his feet. Hits Nakamura with the drop kick. Some stomps to the chest. And now wrenching on the neck of Shinsuke. Slams him right down. What a kick to the back. Breeze wasting no time. Goes for the snap suplex. Nakamura needs to get back up to his feet if he wants to turn the tide of this matchup around. Kick to the midsection. Tyler Breeze with a side backstabber. Takes the arm with him there as well. Now, supermodel kick. Nakamura stunned. He is down. Breeze looking for the beauty shot, and he hits it. Tyler very impressive in this matchup, and he might have just put Shinsuke Nakamura away once and for all as we see the replay. Into the cover. 1, 2, 3, and Tyler Breeze with a very impressive SmackDown Live debut match here, taking down Shinsuke Nakamura, who does not go down easily, but a supermodel kick followed up by the beauty shot. Tyler Breeze is victorious. Sign of good things to come for the former Raw Tag Team Champion, now part of SmackDown Live. Crowd favorite for sure, as Breeze gets a chance to celebrate his hard-fought matchup for Nakamura on the other side of things. Now Prince Pretty will continue to take selfies with his fuzzy selfie stick, which still kind of confuses me. But Tyler Breeze, nonetheless, impressive in his SmackDown debut, picks up a huge win over Nakamura. Alright everyone, time for tonight's previously announced main event, a Cruiserweight Fatal 4-Way, with championship implications on the line. Out first, a veteran of the Cruiserweight division, is Cedric Alexander. And he's been chasing the Cruiserweight title the entire time that it's been around, and that as of last year, was on NXT. As was the whole Cruiserweight division. He's been going after the title ever since, has yet to get a hold of it. But Alexander looking to turn his previous misfortunes around. If he could win this matchup and then win an upcoming matchup in a few weeks to become #1 contender for Kalisto and his Cruiserweight Championship at Extreme Rules. And since we already announced this matchup, we have Cedric Alexander, the Universe Mode debut of Humberto Carrillo, we have Oni Lorcan, and we have Noam Dar, the latter of which is not specifically signed to either Raw or SmackDown at the moment, but maybe if Noam Dar can pick up the win here today and then win that other matchup in a few weeks as well, if he becomes Cruiserweight Champion, then he'll be part of SmackDown Live. Or maybe SmackDown Live will just sign Noam Dar anyway. But Humberto Carrillo, one of the young, I think him and Dar are actually the youngest on the SmackDown roster and in the whole company in general. So two bright young stars going to be on display in this matchup, as will the veterans of Cedric Alexander and Oni Lorcan. Again, veterans in the sense that they've been doing this a lot longer than Carrillo and Dar. Lorcan has been around all around the world for several years. He was part of the NXT roster last year as well. He had an impressive showing in a match against Aleister Black early on last year. Fell short of a victory against the undefeated Aleister Black. But Oni Lorcan looking to start off this year on a good note, as pretty much everyone else that we've been mentioning for the past few episodes. And we just mentioned him earlier on, Noam Dar. Also one of the youngest here on the roster, along with Carrillo. A lot of upside for both. Or technically all four men still. But Dar and Carrillo being the youngest in the whole company, a lot of eyes will definitely be on them, without a doubt. So Dar with a little bit of an arrogant attitude, but he usually backs up whatever he says. And all four men have spoke on this matchup earlier today, and all four men pretty confidently said that they're going to win this matchup. They're going to beat whoever they have to face in a couple weeks, and that they're going to go to Extreme Rules and defeat Kalisto for the Cruiserweight Championship. But let's get tonight's main event underway. Alexander and Lorcan going at it, and then the two young guns, Carrillo and Dar, going toe-to-toe. Humberto with a reversal right hand to the midsection as Alexander gets sent into the corner. Dar with a reversal of his own, and Dar gets sent over the top rope. Oh, springboard feint there by Carrillo, showing off a little bit as he goes flying with a diving crossbody on the outside. Takes down Noam Dar as Lorcan takes down Cedric Alexander off the top rope and takes him down again with a headbutt. Kicks and right hands from Carrillo, avoids the drop kick to the knee by Noam Dar. Alexander sent off the ropes into a sleeper hold slam by Oni Lorcan. Running bulldog from behind by Carrillo. Humberto Carrillo saw an opening there, and he tried to capitalize, but Noam Dar back into the ring to run a bit of interference. Alexander sent over the top rope, crashing to the floor. Carrillo with a nice standing moonsault into the cover, but Dar kicks out quickly. Lorcan with the right hand, elbow to the face by Cedric Alexander. Carrillo, look at this, drop toe hold, takes Noam Dar down. Fired up Cedric Alexander on the outside. Crowd not entirely sure who to cheer for at a given moment as Lorcan gets sent ribcage first into the steel ring steps. Noam Dar looking for a draping neck breaker to Carrillo, and he hits it. And Alexander tossed toward the barricade by Oni Lorcan. Carrillo and Dar have been evenly matched so far. Goes for the backdrop suplex on Alexander, but he avoids it. Lorcan is down. Carrillo with another reversal. Knee right to the face. Kick to the midsection. Dar in some trouble. Turns the powerbomb attempt into a sunset flip. Dar to steal the victory. 1, 2, and no. Carrillo powers out. Dar catching him off guard. Side Russian leg sweep. Alexander picks up Lorcan on the outside. Alexander gets tossed across the apron. Another draping neck breaker to Carrillo. Noam Dar starting to maintain some control, and just as we say that, Humberto Carrillo with a spinning heel kick. Turns his focus to Lorcan and Alexander on the outside. Lorcan with a sidewalk slam. Crossbody to both men on the outside. Carrillo very impressive in this matchup thus far. Same could be said for Noam Dar as well. Oh, gets him into the rolling knee bar. And Carrillo got lucky there. His foot was under the bottom rope, but this matchup might have been over already. Form to the face of Dar. Lorcan tossed back in, elbow by Alexander. Now Cedric gets back in. Carrillo hits him with a spinning heel kick. Going up top. As Noam Dar bounces off the ropes. Moonsault to Lorcan. Nice move there by Carrillo. All four men into the ring. Dar breaks up that pin attempt. Elbow to the face of Cedric Alexander. Sweeps the leg of Carrillo. Fast-paced cruiserweight action here on SmackDown Live's main event. We are going to take a quick commercial break and return to the action shortly. Alright guys, welcome back to SmackDown's main event of the evening. These four great cruiserweight athletes still going at it with an opportunity at the cruiserweight title potentially on the line. Carrillo dragging Lorcan across to the middle of the ring. Gets him into the rings of Saturn. He's tried it a couple times during the commercial break, but it was broken up. Dar trying to get back in time to break up the submission yet again, and he does so. Alexander is still down. Covered by Carrillo, 1. And he gets out of it. Goes for a spinning heel kick, but Dar saw it coming. Kick to the arm of Carrillo. Dar sent onto the apron as Alexander going after Lorcan once more. Spinning Michinoku driver. Carrillo with a stomp to the chest of Lorcan. Trying to take down Alexander as well. Kick to the midsection. A kick to the legs. Spinning heel kick. The kicking strikes of Humberto Carrillo have been on display here in this matchup, and so has the skills and abilities of all four of these men. Noam Dar back up to his feet into the ring. Lorcan sent into the corner. Carrillo takes down Dar again. Some right hands. Lorcan in trouble in the corner. He and Carrillo are the only ones in the ring at the moment. Goes for a stomp. Lorcan smartly rolls out, rolls back in. Big right hand. Off the ropes. Carrillo going for a move, but misses. Alexander finally up to his feet. He's a bit dazed and confused. Backdrop suplex by Oni. And he rolls out bottom rope. Alexander avoids the Lorcan clothesline. As Noam Dar getting back into the ring now too. Takes down Alexander from behind. There's the trash talking by Noam Dar. Carrillo back up to his feet. Oh, and a clothesline from behind. Dar trying to put Lorcan away, but no. He's fighting out of it. Sorkin going for the half-and-half suplex as Alexander rolls out bottom rope. Carrillo trying to take advantage. Takes Oni off the apron with a right hand to almost steal the victory. Can Carrillo do it? 1, 2, 3, and Humberto Carrillo in his Universe Mode debut picks up a very, very impressive, huge win over 3 other great cruiserweights. Like I mentioned before, Carrillo and Dar were the 2 youngest in this matchup, and they were shining as bright as they possibly can given the circumstances. A lot of upside here with the cruiserweights. Carrillo picks up a victory to end SmackDown Live. If you guys enjoyed, be sure to leave a like, comment, share, subscribe, and all that fun stuff. I hope you have a great rest of your day or night whenever you see this, and we'll see everybody next time.
Gotta go, man, I'm on the chase now. Leave me on my own. I got a chance to break now. Here I fucking go. Take control of fate.